Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. I am exhausted right now, but there's no better way to get energy than clearing your map in Boom Beach. However, it's going to be a bit disappointing today because I already scouted out some bases, and we are going to be asking the question today, where is the loot? We're going to boost up our 4 masterpieces, including resource reward, because we only have a million of each resource, and I've been pretty happy with the bases spawning on my map the past couple days. Not as in like loot totals, but as in how many bases are actually spawning, because a couple days ago I just got absolutely wrecked by almost no spawning bases. And the first battle base we go into today is a triple grappler base, and that is my worst nightmare for this strategy, my Scormideer, because they just pull the Scorchers and leave my Bombardiers exposed. However, we are getting close to the Grappler, so the effect they actually have, I still have that one shocked. The effect they actually have kind of benefits and hordes our Scorchers together, which is very nice because it's on the right hand side. And now they're just going to pull them up even further and fight between each other. But the other thing, this week is a extra GBE ability week, if you haven't already noticed. We had like Speed Serum, Remote Defib, and now we have Crystal Shield Protector. I would take the Speed Serum over all them, and then probably the what I say, Remote Defib. Crystal Shield Protector is just kind of like Dr. Kavan Ice Shield, and with this strategy, doesn't provide much protection to my troops. If we have a rocket launcher or a shock launcher hitting on my Bombardiers, then it'll be nice, but the Crystal Shield Protectors are really only good with like Riflemen or Zookas or something like that, but that's okay, because we'll have another different extra GBE ability tomorrow, so we only have to suffer through it for today. I shouldn't even say suffer, because I don't have to use it, and if I need to use it, it'll actually be beneficial. But let's get a shot onto the Grappler, rocket launcher, and shock launcher there, and then this base should be well on its way. Now, in my last few videos with Scormideer, I'm sure you noticed I used Dr. Kavan's second wind, but I think I made the official, I just killed a medic with an artillery. There is our signature medic death for the attack here. I know a different one already died, but we just had to make sure one died right there on accident. But I switched up back to Everspark Critter Spawn. I think after seeing Dr. Kavan run up behind the Scorchers and die for like the millionth time, Dr. Kavan wasn't alive long enough to revive many Scorchers when it came beneficial, so we switched back to Everspark Critter Spawn. Mainly Everspark because of her passive critter spawn, but if we need like a clump of them, like when in doubt, you can just pop some critters down. It helps out the attack. It distracts the single target stuff like cannons, boom cannons, all that, and does a little bit of damage if it can get to the building too. So saves our Scorchers, and down goes the second base, and it's going to be almost no loot again. Now I was so exhausted today, I thought for a second we'll find a different base there. Hopefully there can be loot. I was thinking for a second, this is a terrible thought by me. I know, I'm coding my story with that. So I was like, where is all the loot? There's almost no loot on my map. And I was like, is it because there's a lack of green statues? And then immediately my logical side was like, no, that is not true. Green statues, little effect, good passive over time, but that is a boring way to play. We need more resource reward, and plus a lot of the bases up here already use green statues to get their loot and their upgrades. So like that can't be the answer. I know this base. I'm not sure about previous bases we attacked today, but there was not many green statues, or usually there are many green statues. Corrected myself there, but we need more resource reward. It spawns more resources out of like thin air. It's like a mega crab. We also need a mega crab to get more loot, but that's my thought process, my almost dirty thought today, or I guess it was a dirty thought, but quickly corrected. Here we go. I never thought I would get this hyped over like 250,000 wood and 220,000 iron there, but we are going to take this one out, and let's check. See, Most loot we've attacked today, no green statues. What'd I say? And it, oh, I thought that was a resource reward. Power Stone chance. I'm kind of scouting through because I don't see all the statues. I know there's one there, but I'm not sure it's adding up to the normal amount there. But it doesn't matter. Let's hop into it. Let's get our troops down, and since we boosted GBE, we can actually get a few shock bombs out right away, and then we're going to get a few barrages as well. That's what I'm going to miss about the Rainmakers the most. I did not see a grappler there. We're going to let the grappler pull 3 Scorchers, I think. But the one thing I do miss, there's a lot of things I miss about the Rainmakers, but the biggest thing, is how well they took care of mines. Oh my goodness, they are like bombardiers when it comes, like grenadiers. They're like grenadiers when it comes to taking out mines. So efficient, and now I gotta go back to spending barrages. And I see a Scorcher here taking on 2 boom cannons. Let's get some. Does Crystal's shields not work for Scorcher? Let's check. Oh, yeah, they definitely get a small shield. It was just getting popped instantly, so I could not tell. But let's get a flare onto the HQ and our first base here where we actually got a acceptable amount of loot. I think the common factor, I think what actually keeps the loot is the ice statues. I'm not sure the other bases had ice statues and they had no loot as well, so be at your own judgment there. Let's move on to this one. Alright, better than the like average loot, but also not great at the same time. Not much iron. But it should be a fairly quick attack because all the defenses are stacked. We get 2 shock bombs out, and then we'll get some barrages out too. That should do some good AoE damage, and our troops should just be able to tear through this. Look at this. And it's a level 65 on top of it. And look at that. The triple resource reward statue. That's what we want to see. And he's a level 65, so he's cycling through the loot way quicker than we are, since you have to save up multiple map clears essentially at this point and get an upgrade. He's spending it right away. The upgrades are cheaper, so I'm giving him a slight pass on the lack of like iron and just having an average amount of resources, but above average today. Noted. It's the resource reward. It's the ice statues. That's how you get that's how you keep a stricter loot amounts. But we are sitting at 963 medals. Let's see. Oh, here we go. All right, so we just started out pretty bad. I know this isn't an impressive amount of loot. Oh no, do you see what I see? Is there a resource reward that I can give credit to here? Only green statues? Out of pettiness, I really don't want to attack this, but I'm too desperate for the loot. Here we go. Even the grapplers. He's taunting me with the grapplers too. Oh, that's so frustrating there. Alright, we're just going to let the grapplers play grabsies with that one Scorcher. But now, this is where we have to get clutch. Let's get a shock down there and get rid of those 2 grapplers. It's going to be so annoying. I know I can smoke them off. Don't have to remind me, but it is just annoying having to deal with grapplers. And then now that the shock's off, we're getting close to them. We're just going to let them pull the Scorchers at this point. We'll be there in no time to take it out. And then to make sure our Scorchers don't die to some defenses over here, we'll hit out the triple barrage. Single artillery should take care of all 3 defenses there. Apparently not. Boom cannon still standing strong, but we took care of it with the extra artillery. And this base is toast. It was a little disgusting. We had to attack a green base alert, but the loot is just that bad right now, and I'm kind of mad because it did not fit my narrative I was trying to push earlier. The narrative, that is true, but I guess this is the exception, not the rule. So we're able to take out Rocky. Take a look. Take a look. You ready for this? Take a look. There it is. Finally, a base that like fully supports my narrative. That spawned like a couple minutes before I started recording this video, and I didn't scout it out. Oh, I should have attacked this sooner. That is so much loot. Oh, am I worthy of it? The 2 boosted ice statues. Let's see. Hopefully I don't royally mess this up, but we'll get our troops down, and then we'll let that grappler pull 2 Scorchers, and then we'll get the shock out. Strategic pulls. We allowed strategic pulls there. But, yep, now this base is gonna be toast. It feels so good questioning the whole day. Where's the loot in Boom Beach? Gonna start a whole where is the loot movement. Feels so nice on the final attack to actually find it. I'm gonna cry. It's so nice. Now that we've practically taken it out, it's starting to set in. We're gonna get all that loot just to have to save it for a different day. Different upgrade, and I'll probably end up losing a lot of it when people start attacking my base, but I do have the ice boost going out because we need to protect our metals and our base. But it doesn't stop people because I don't have a whole line of ice statues, just a couple. Hopefully discourage some attacks. But let's go back and see. Do I have an upgrade going right now? I do. I got a machine gun upgrade going. We can get an armory upgrade. Let's see what it is. No, not the smoke. Ugh. I don't even know if I'll ever upgrade the smoke, to be honest. It doesn't need the extra timer unless I do a goofy, slow, smoky strat after I finish my push. But oh my gosh, I clear my map daily. I'm just treading water. It's so frustrating. I gotta go on and clear multiple times a day and like find out when people attack my base so that I can like stay online so people can attack it. I feel like that we're gonna have to go into like guerrilla warfare to get to 1,000 almost. But that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.